Okay, seize the day, gentlemen. Seize the day. Yeah, it's about, what's the time again? Something like 10 something. What we got? Alright, 10:23 in the mornings. And it's a Thursday. Right, yeah. And alright, let's see what let's just see what happens today. Now, there's a bloke planning on meeting me in 37 minutes. I haven't got $10, but I want to go and foolishly get another lotto ticket so I can blow that money and feel bad. Yes. Alright, so do that. And so bloke's wants to come around and see a few things, so I'm alright with that. What's going on here? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on right now? Inflation. Now, I'm taking a bunch of what I wanted to do actually was go to the shit. Go in there. This fucking bloke's here, and that ain't gonna work, is it? Anyways, alright, better go up this one instead. Woo! Get in here. Go. Come on, baby, you can do it. Now, the plan was to go to the beach at some time, right? And I can't do it because all these dudes keep getting in the way. But it's good. It's a good thing. So what I'm gonna do, shit. I wonder if I can get by there. Yeah. Yep, easy. Yeah. Now, where was I? What we're doing? What we're going? What's going on right now? So what I'm doing is returning a bunch of work back to the warehouse that I wanted to do at the beach. Right? I wanted to be drinking beers and working at the beach. Alright, that's what I wanted to be doing. But no, that's not how the gods wanted it. So, what happened was a bloke said, hey, how about I come along at 11 and meet you, and then, see all those free boxes back there? God damn it, no, you fucking take them all away. Anyways, for recycling, and that bloke's a stingy bugger, he won't let me have it. Anyways, it's a recycling century depot box. Anyways, no one's listening to this shit. Alright, now, so another bloke, oh Jesus, these frickin' hockey sticks, I've got to go easy. Another bloke contacted me and said, oh, how about around 5? And I'm like, okay. Which is pretty much the same thing that happened the other day, which was like, yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. And so that's that. So I've decided, and at the end of last night, Tony walked into Tony Gucci's place. Oh, no, look at that shit. And I was looking at some things. He goes, oh, you want it? Here, you want it? I'm like, oh, I'll take it to the market, and if I can sell it, He goes, yeah, 50-50. And just see if you can sell it. And he said it needs fixing. And I'm like, shit. So I'm gonna do some fixing of some things, checking some things, kick back at the bench with my swivel chair and do that work there. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll chuck in a few hours. Alright, so that'll be that. Alright, when the fuck do I get to send those things? Maybe on Monday. Yeah, see? Crazy busy. So I had a Corona last night. I had a UDL can, and I looked at the bed, and it got to 7:30, man. No shit. I looked at the bed and I'm like, that is so inviting. And I crashed out at 7:30. Woke up at just under 4 in the morning. Yeah, wild times, mate. Wild times. And just like, the more I hang out over there at the warehouse, the more bloody work it just sort of shows up, more opportunities and work and shit. So at some stage we're going to be spending more time cleaning up all that new warehousey thing and trying to do something with that. This is a real bugger trying to get in here sometimes, because some legal beavers, they just stop, right? And you just can't get in, like they say, oh come on, you're not going to do that, are you? Right, try and let the blokes behind me get through too, see? But the anti-spatial awarenesses is, often don't realise that sort of shit. Yeah, it happens to them, but they don't realise it happens to others too. Special awareness. Anyways, alright, so we've got a full day of shit again to do, so that's cool. I brought back a Taniguchi's warehouse. He's got a whole shit ton of laptops and shit, and he had a PC type there. What do you call that? Benchtop PC typey thing, one of them things. And I figured, alright, I'll have a look at this thing, and so I fired it up all good, and I'm like, right, I'll put this game. I'm never going to be able to play it ever again. I'll put this game in this bloody computer-y thing before I fall asleep. And so I've got the computer to go, and I'm thinking, right, someone's upgraded it to Windows 10, I'm going to have to fucking downgrade it again, Windows 7, blah blahs. But first, I'll just check, and I know it won't work, but I'll see if the game will just run, or see if the DVD driver will at least, what do you call it, register recipients, locate, know that the CD is an spinny poos, right? Recognize. So I open this thingy up, and there's like a mini DVD thing, a boxy thing. I'm like, no, it's not that, right? So I open the other one up where the DVD driver is supposed to be. DVD CD driver is supposed to be. And it doesn't have one. It's been removed. God damn it. Just all this week has just been fails and fails and fails and fails and frickin' fails. Yeah. So there you go. Anyways, this morning went to the bank. I think, right, it opens at 8 o'clock. Go there. What do? The sleeping bank that woke up says, hey, you got to give us $1.10 because of fees. I'm like, why? Because it's not 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, see, machines, mate. They get sleepy too and feel like getting paid for overtime or some shit. So, anyways, the freighter company opens at 8. So I took something there and sent that off and had a good old laugh with one of the girls there over something. And then they reckon I'm such an eccentric and funny dude there. I had that girl bursting out laughing again. And so then I went to the post office and sent something else. So that's all sent, so I'm up to date as far as that's concerned. But yeah, that bird, they've got this chart on the wall, and it's showing like odd size sort of shit. Say if you wanted to send an excessively large TV or some bullshit. So oversized sort of thingies and whatever, and they'll show the different type of crates and systems they've got in place. So one of them's a crate box type thing, and they've got like this what do you call it, a silhouette or something of a man that's 170 centimeters inside this box. So I called this bird over, and it says there's a max of 500 kilos for this type of crate box. I said, this bird, Okinawa ikitai. I want to go to Okinawa. And koko ni this thing 500 kilo made desu ne. And boku wa 72 kilo ga 73 desu ne. It says here there's a max of 500 kilos, and I'm about 72, 73, and I said, daijoubu desu ne, so that's okay. Demo, but boku wa 122 centi, kono hito 120 centi. This guy's, I'm 172 centimeters, and this bloke's 170 centimeters, so gonna have to, like, and I've used both hands to motion that, to gesture that I said, I'll just sort of tilt my head, and then I did the action. I'll just tilt my head a little bit so I can fit. And this bird just bursts out laughing because here's me saying that I want to know how much. And then I go, and she had a calculator in front of her, and so I start pressing a bunch of numbers. And after kimasu yo, sugiwa. So next time I come, and I'm pressing all the buttons and saying that, iterating that, you do the calculations of how much I'm going to have to pay to be sent in one of these crates to Okinawa, and this bird's laughing away. We started making jokes about head tilts and knee bends, and to try to get that extra 2 centimeters. And I'm saying, you got insurance because my neck might hurt, after that, and just silly shit like that. I make their day, mate, because no one talks like the way I do, and so they just sort of, their days, they have a bit of a laugh on occasion, but they accept boxes, do some paperwork, all office shit, and just go, yeah. But here's me walking the door, and I'm doing key eyes when I'm freaking taping up. See, they got something's international. They want to check what's in the box. They've got to have a look at it, inspect it, right? So every time I'm taping up and doing silly shit, I'm doing key eye and all this stupid shit. So I said key eye this shot, and she's laughing. Oh, key eye, that's why. Nihongo, Josie, this, you understand Japanese? Like, I say whenever they say that's no Nihongo Josie, this, I say. I don't understand any Japanese. I say that in Japanese. But nah, really my Japanese is god awful, and I can speak a hell of a lot more than I can understand what they're saying. But I got some mates, can't believe how excessively good their Japanese is. It's just unbelievable. I don't want any of that guggy bullshit infecting more of my head, There's not many percentages of cellular thingies in this thing anymore through the damage and the attacks and the trauma and the fucking this, that and the other. The child trauma. Well, that's what Exy thinks I have. Whatever. Now, we got to go and get some dough. Now that it's after 9, I won't have to pay a fucking fee to that machine. It was the machines. They came up. Now people are talking about all this AI machine stuff. I don't give an F. I'm not on the back 9 of my life yet, or maybe I am. So it won't really affect me too much. Well, anyways. Right, now the bank's just over there. No one's listening to this shit. Okay, a day in the life of a ABAREBUGYO. Now, I've got a lotto ticket acquired. I said, 1000 yen gomi desu ne. Hi, 1000 yen gomi. Just putting 1,000 yen in the rubbish bin, Buying hope. It's probably all rigged anyways. It's all fucking rigged. Anyways, now what do the Blues Brothers say? Because we've got 16 minutes to get to the destination. We've got an Aussie hat, lunch, and some brass condiments plates, hors d'oeuvres plates. Hit it. That's better. This bloke's brought his scoot along. Says he wants to have a look at what I got. Yeah. I like it when they bring a truck, really. They pick up a whole bunch of stuff, but who knows? See how it goes. At least today, finally, hopefully, get a chance to get a few things done that I've been planning on doing for this operation I've got going. There you go. It was early, and I was early. Now, yeah, this operation in Australia, a 4-week operation. Every step could mean your last one on 2 legs. It was a war within yourself. So, hopefully I can get some things with that done and get something sent out on Monday. Yes. Whew. Try to survive, mate. Head above the fucking water. A piece from here and a piece from there. I haven't seen Crowy all day. He's usually up on the mountain up there and talking with his mates and singing out, but nah, such a lovely day that he's decided to go and piss off and do whatever with his, hang out with his buddies. Ooh, I think that butterfly might be just okay. Luckily, another one earlier on the way here. I just timed it just to save him, going all Buddhisty. Alright, now, what I planned to do a few days ago when I presented a few things was to go to a different shrine. That was the plan. But due to the course of events and things, I couldn't do that. So, I figured I'll do that right now. I've got nigh on 3 hours until this other bloke shows up. So, that's good. Yeah, that other bloke, he was really cool. He was well keen on those golf clubs. Right, and now, he plays over near Izuka. I've forgotten the area. And I said, oh, Izuka, yeah, over Yakiyama. He goes, yeah, sorry. And Yakiyama Mountain. I rode a motorcycle over there, having a bit of a racy poos with some other blokes years ago. That was a lot of fun. And sort of slightly on the risky side, but hey, still alright. Now, off we go to this shrine, another shrine that I really like. I don't have to go all the way over there. I want to. Yeah, there's that nice tea housey kind of place, and there's a nice bloke there. He's retired, but he sort of helps out. He speaks the master language, Zig English. He worked in Tullamarine area of Australia. The Tullamarine's are the airport area of Melbourne. He worked there for 20 years for Honda. Yeah, so there you go. Good bloke. Yeah, he speaks the master language. He just saw me walking along. He must have thought, fuck, that bloke looks cool. I'm gonna go and talk to him. He just pulls over on his scoot, just starts chatting with me, and he invited me over there. Went over there a few times. And good bloke. Yes. See, I just look cool as shit, especially wearing that. All right. Well, you tell people you're Australian. A lot of people just immediately think that I'm American, and say no. I'm like, no, Aussie, and they're they're real. Australia and Japan have got a really, really warm thing going on now. So that's highly advantageous for me socially. Got those fucking flowers I can tell. But socially, it's really good for me. Yes. So there you go. I'm gonna keep that up. And my kid's half Japanese. I'll tell him, and yes, it seems to do the trick. Got street cred, mate. Yes. There's a bloke pretty close behind me back there, so I figured I'd whip round the corner a bit, and I popped the clutch out just a bit too fast for this rig, because it's got one of those anti-lock braking systems or something, and it must be like, shit, what do I do here? Hey, I don't need a computer to tell me about my throttle response. Or that Tokyo Drift. Yeah, I just quote bloody movies all the time. No, that's all I do. A piece from here, you know how it is, Max. You know how it is, Maxie. A piece from here and a piece from there. Well, you've seen it, you've heard it, and you're still asking questions. When do we go for a ride? Sounds like we got him. Right, now, let's see if these blokes have put up the new flowery things on this tully. Years ago or some time ago I saw some, but oh shit, they're building a house where I wanted to fucking live. God damn it. That plan's gone too. Forever more homeless, but who gives a shit? Now, here we go. This is where I wanted to be the other day, but it didn't matter. The other place is just as awesome too. Heath. Heath. Right in. Well, that was spooky. I swear on all the gods I can name, I had this piece of Radalicious. I was taking pictures with tab cam. The cam don't work. Oh, the microphone don't work. And this thing decided to go for a roly-poly. Now I had it was sitting there for minutes, and it just decided to, like, awaken. By God. Let's go and borrow a stick. I don't think anyone will mind if I borrowed a stick. Oh, do you have a stick? I popped it in the whole Noah box here a few minis ago. Let's just get these clogs off. Need some new shoes, man. Anyways, is that Edo? Huh? 1603 to 1868? Is it Suzu Bell? Is it Meiji period, 1868, 1912? Is it? I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, it's all open there. The old bar-san, one of the ladies, the people that are involved in all this, she smiled and nodded to me and did the whole bow things. I reckon they wouldn't mind if I just borrowed a bit of a stick for a second. Yes. Now, I'm guessing it's Edo period. We're going. What's going on right now? Yeah. Let's try and get these freaking shoes relatively on. Oh, I'm gonna get some new shoes again. Oh. The other ones are filled with sand and they've got holes everywhere. Now, am I complaining? No. I wonder if that snake's still around that dropped out of that tree behind me that day. Check this rig out. Now we're roughly 40 centimeters, but I think what was it? I measured it. Didn't bring my book along, but I put the note in the notey thing on the camera. Oh, was it 38? Yeah, about 38 centimeters in diameter. I've got it on there. Alright. Yeah, 38 diameter by 40 centimeters. I'm gonna have a look at. I was thinking of sea freighting it, but I'm gonna have a look at maybe air freighting it because it's just so freaking radalicious. I wouldn't want it to be sitting in some ship for so long. This is a real deal, one piece. Now it's got old school cracking and stuff in it, and this, that, and the other. Oh, and all this awesomeness of awesome kanjul around it. All these pluggy poos are, all these iron doughs are in it. This one here, he's popped out of there. He's a distant pass. Those two are fine. You can hang it fine. This would be awesome in a dojo. And what's so fascinating, there you go, so he popped out earlier, so I just popped him in there. Yeah, okay. Now, what's so fascinating to me about this is, so all these scuff marks and wear, this is ox skin. You can already hear it. Yeah, I'm serious. It's still, see, it's all okay. Now it all this kanji around here too, look at that. Didn't even notice, huh? All written there. So that'll be the Taigo group or the temple where it was at, or the shrine possibly. What does that say? Oh God. But anyways, yeah, that's carved from one piece back in the way back in the day. So judging from this, is that it's got to be Edo period, maybe. Ow! It disappeared again. Oh, and those little mushies, insect. Right, I'm going to have to make certain I keep this, so we can make sure that you get that. Yeah. Now, there you go. One more. Check this out. Radalicious. It's so radalicious. This thing is freaking awesome. Yeah. real freaking deal. Now I don't know how that's going to come out on the camera cam. I did notice that popped over there. Because alright, so we'll take some distance, because this thing's probably got, you know, just my luck. I don't know how that's going to come out on cam, but freaking radalicious. Yeah, I prefer to air freight it then, which is, you know, it's got a, I think I can get it within 120 size, so that'll be alright, I reckon. Yeah, you could have it in like a week. Remember, you go put your phone number in the listing, because the air freighter needs your phone number on the invoice. Let's do some rap. I'm hanging out at a Shinto shrine, banging on a taiko from the Edo period, 1603 into 1868, and I can't rap. And there's some Goju no toes over there, and there's one right here. And I don't know what I'm gonna say now, cause I'm not a rapper. 8 Mile. Word. Oh, what have I here? From a distance, it looked like some bamboo bows. I think they are constructed to be bows, so they'll be ceremonial kind of stuff. Yes, that's what it is. Now, if I just happen to slip, oh god, I slipped over. Oh, oops. That was total slippage. That was an accident. Yes, oops. Awesome. Okay, so I won't overstep the mark here. Put that right there. No, right there. Wouldn't be better. Right. Awesome. Look at this. Look how old school this is. This is undercover. Generally, they're closed. Hey, they are. So it's inviting. Look at this, and look how weathered this is. You know, so seasoned and weathered, and just so old they start to rusty poos, and from the air and the moisture and the humidity, and then humidity and cold and what have yous, and end up like that sort of thing. Like that iron bar that I saw that was hanging the Huncho bell yesterday, because all my troubles seem so far away. Yeah, see? Right there is a ceremonial bow. So when they have a precedence, but you know, when they all get together in a what's it called again? Parade-y kind of thing. That's exactly the word I'm looking for, is it? And then one dude will carry this one, you see, and then they take that out there, and they'll carry the drum, and they'll take these thingies here, see, via, so you can take these things out here, right? And a procession. Boom! There are still some, what do you call those things? Brain cells. They've got them. Oh, they built a brand new house right when I wanted a spot, and one of the spots I wanted to live at. He's not too happy, is he? Oh, wow. Beautiful, huh? Is this not just beautiful, or what? Oh, that's gate ball, see? That there, that spot, I believe, is just over there. You know where that Shinto torii was, and I said I wonder if they've changed the flowery things on it, like that, and that. So just over there is a gate ball center, basho, place. Yeah, okay. So let's get our shoesy poos on here. Is that not freaking rad, or awaken the gods? Okay. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, stupid shoes. I'm going to get some new ones. Buy that, and then I'll promise I'll go and buy some shoes. Oh. It's not easy being me. And I keep them quite loose so they feel a little stupid when I'm walking, but they that used to be right there, wasn't it? Oh, over there, right. So that's the new one that they built, and I actually got to see that one when that all eventually collapsed or whatever, and that tree they took down a lot of one of the trees. It's centuries old. Yes. Let's go for a bit of a walkie poos. Right, I've got this. Good. I do sort of like it around here. This is a beautiful shrine, man. Yeah, this one's 250 to 350 years old. That means a year. Nagi, not the type of tree, right? Well, they're all the people that were involved in commissioning this new shrine, new secondary shrine, or whatever you call their all names and things like that. So, ooh. Yeah, jumped off that lip, motocross. Memories so strong. Look at there. Looks like some downed fruit. Could be a chance to get some freebies. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Oh, they're actually on the tree anyways, but sometimes... Oh, there's one down there! God damn it. Alright, what I'll do is, there's a hasaku, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's in good nick too. God damn it. Right, I'll put him right there. Yeah. So someone will come along and see it. But that would... Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one down there too. God damn it. You know, I'd really like to have these, to be honest. Yeah. Well, that's still on the tree, actually. So this tree is decided to... That one's, they've chopped that up recently or something. That's fallen on there, and they've knocked a few of them down there. So there's more down there. God damn it. Ugh. Thoughts of theft? No. Yeah. Yeah. A bit of ki. Goodbye, new friend. It's hasaku, I believe, not amanatsu. Amanatsu are more sort of yellowy, that kind of colour. I believe so. I also believe that this pollen stuff is just as I said that, it's reducing. It's getting better. Yeah, I never knew that immortals could be attacked by pollen also. It's just the way it is. And here's Barb there. She said, I like it when you just go for a bit of a wander, you know. Yeah, I like it too. This is great. You know, I had 2 hours and 50 minutes to get this job done. Yeah, still got a couple of hours before this bloke shows up. Ah, so that's good. Once that's done, I packed this this box. But the post office, so I plan on sea freighting something to Australia, mate, yeah, and pack a pizza extra ball. Is it a cat? No. But the postal service closes at 5, and they actually stopped sea freight for a while there, which is quite pissed off us me's. And then they resumed it again. Who are the dickheads are running that show? God, they're all corrupt. It's all a grift. It's not when you're watching YouTube now, right? I actually logged in with this other computer because I was testing a few of these computers that Taniguchi's got, right, and testing one of mine I had, and I just so I could run this game from a distance. That looked like a cat's ears. That's what that looked like. Here's what I was talking about. Gate ball place. See, That's where they play gate ball, right there, and they have done for a very long time. Yes. Yeah, so when you're watching YouTube videos, like as I say, I logged on with a different computer, so I was logged out of my channel-y thing, which I've got one of those pop-up blocker things, because I'll never be monetized, obviously, because I speak truth sometimes. It's like, oh, don't let the monkeys know that. The chimps are not, you're supposed to, they're supposed to be in the brain cages now. Keep them there. So, I get shadow banned and what is it? Suspended and shit like that. Anyways, so I log in with this other one, and it just gives me Japanese YouTube, and it's throwing all these bullshit advertisements at me, all this stupid shit, and then I'm like, alright, I'll log on to the Western one, and okay, I'll click on to some videos of people that I generally follow and all that, and I go, okay, now where's the grift? When does the grift start? Like, look what I do. That's grift? No, it's a tangible object, right? And you're sort of like, okay, where's the grift? And because it's all just, it's an advert, it's like that. They're not doing this. They're like, oh, gotta grift some more dough out of some people. Where's the grift? You say, I just wait and go, all right, where's the grift? What's the grift? Where's the grift? And I was listening to Sydney Watson today, and she's like, oh, I put up some video about, I was sad last year or some shit. And I'm thinking, all right, where's the grift? And they're selling this, they're making this website together, and they're going to put all this content on it. Right, fair enough. So at least they're doing something. But I'm sort of like, every time I look at videos on YouTube now, I'm just thinking, okay, when does the grift start? Where's the ad within the ad? It's just, does it all have to be like that? It's just turning people off. Does it all have to be like, oh, you could try YouTube Premium and pay for it? No. But that's the ad I got on the Japanesey site thing. See, I don't get monetized, so I don't want to look at ads. So I've got this awesome pop-up blocker. So they tried to stop this particular type of pop-up blocker, It's all a fucking grift. But if it's all a grift, it all becomes a grift, then it's just going to end up like Budweiser, which they're not exactly very wiser, are they? Wise man, wise transgender man, say. How's that for a throw-in? Some people put up content because they put up content, but a lot of them are just, it's just the grift, it's just the grift, and they get sponsorship, and they get paid for this, that and the other, they get paid for all this, and get all these memberships and all this bullshit. Yeah, I get it, you're making a living out of it, I get it, but if it all becomes just a grift, then the content is something I just don't want to fucking see. So how many times of recent, just over the past, I think it's a few months now, that I've just been going, I just don't care, just don't care, I was watching the Hodge twins this morning. I understand they got the grift too. I understand they all got the grift. Morsky Repair, he's got his grift, and Junkyard Diggs, and and Dylan McCool and all them. They buy a car, they fix a car, and then they sell it. I get it. Shit like that. So yeah, the Hodge twins been pumping out quite a lot of material of late, and they've got their own website and things going on. So I get it all, and they have been pumping out because they've got a lot of material to work with, right? With what they're into, and they can make it extremely funny. So it's still funny, So they've got a good balance there, I reckon. And some of them, they've tipped the balance to just, this is just, when's the grift start? I said that Canadian preppers stuff is often just so hyperbolic, I just click, you know, off. I like his stuff, but I mean, you know, just there's too much. And I'm not just pointing the fingers at anyone, any particular individual. I'm just saying there's too much grift. All right, how much dough do you need? You know, you should have life to it. You don't step on that bloke. He seems to be happy just cruising over there, so we'll sidestep. This one will sidestep him too. You know, so I reckon if you're going to put up content, sure, put up content that's shall I do it in yep. So it's the 10th month of 26, 36, 37, 1936. October of 1936. They laid that. That'd be. They would have had much older ones, right? That would be a replacement piece. You know, you gotta balance that, I believe, with some of the channels that I'm still bothering to watch, if you will, are showing to me those poles where they bring out those huge no-boilies. Yes, I do. No boilie flags. You gotta still retain that essence, that soul, if you will, of if you're gonna, you know, be that YouTuber, you gotta. It's not just a job. If it becomes just a job, get a fucking job. You know, you gotta. There you go. Huge no boilies, right? Investigation time. Okay, we're gonna go and walk that way. We'll put the shit back on the truck. Still got a couple of hours, like I said, so we'll go for a walk there. Yeah, still got to have the soul of it, you know, of what your channel is supposed to be about, right? It's not just about grift. If it becomes just grift, hey, better walk in. That spider there, beautiful. Do you remember the Come On family crest? Inside the shrine, you'll see that's it there. See, now, yeah, if they lose that essence of what they're about, and I get it, you know. Currently, these creatures have to just. I presume a lot of them are under contract where they have to pump out stuff. Boom, 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 boom. If they have to pump out stuff, so that's why you see these days that these dudes are just, they're all jumping on the same bandwagon of the latest thing, and then until it's over, and then it's all quiet, until something or other, until you fall in love with a new story, simple, then you don't care about that. And so this deal where they're striking deals and going, right, you're expected to work for us and, you know, give us content, and, you know, just got to keep pouring out content, well, then it becomes kind of shit. Right? And soulless. Right? Sort of, I've got 14 seconds before it's got to stop. Yeah, then it becomes soulless, and then I'll actually got some tape in there. I'll tape that to that to make sure that that stays with it. And once it's cut, chuck that in there. Okay. Let's go and have a squizzy, shall we? Huh? That way. Yeah, the way I see it, the balance has been tipped so far in the favour of the grift. It's you know, it's kind of like, oh, let's just let this thing run its course, and you know, some apes will continue to watch reruns of Gilligan's Island and The Walking Dead or whatever, you know, and Trailer Park Boys. I've watched that quite a few times. And it's sort of like, that's their market that they're targeting now. Like, alright, these apes will just keep watching this shit until eventually they'll get bored too, you know. So that's kind of the way it's sort of looking. It's kind of the way it's sort of looking. But you know, they're just going, alright, well, there's a bit of a downturn going on here. The apes are waking up. Yeah, they don't want to wake them up, no. Let's start questioning things. Now, investigation time. We've got some, well, oh, how about this for a grift? Or should I say, tangible things. See, this just happened to happen. You'll find some of those in my store. Tangible things. See, I'm not here to say, oh, there's this guy that lives in the sky and he looks the same as his dad or some shit. Send checks. I sinned, my lord, I sinned. He's just got $200 million out of a bunch of monkeys that send him dough, and here he is down the road getting his dick sucked off by prostitutes. Yeah, what was his name? Jerry Farwell? Was that his name? And all these apes, they believe him. Oh, he gets up there and cries on stage, and then they send him more dough. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I've actually got some. Hey, butterfly. I've actually got Nilbori flags in there, and I actually had some before Clown World hit so hard. I actually had some that were ready to be listed, and I still got them. And gonna have to. Is that a lizard in here? I'm gonna have to list them at some stage. But yeah, some of them are as big as those bloody things over there, eh? So there you go. Where's the grift? Well, the grift for me is this is what I do. See, it's not just a business; it's a lifestyle. Yeah, I'm not just sitting behind some desk and bullshitting on, and you know, putting up some, paying some dudes to put up some laugh and applaud placards. That dude's got a pretty cool, all contained from the mushies of the birds. His fruit tree. Yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of dudes that, like Sydney Watson was saying, you know, when you're off and just searching the web for information, you know, that's all you do all day, you know, it's not, can kind of get on you a bit, you know. Yeah, so you gotta balance it, man. I get it, you need to make some dough. I get that. Got a nice hun show there, a nice bomb show right there. In fact, I put a spell down there on one of the steps there at one stage. Located there. So yeah, you know, how much dough do you need? Some of these buggers are making millions, right? And I was like, but all they do is sit there and stare at a computer now, or ramble on some bullshit. If you're going to ramble on some bullshit, why don't you do it somewhere good? If you've got millions. Hey, go to Chicago, mate. Yeah. In the middle of the night on Saturday. Yeah. Right then. Look what we have here. Now, what this represents is that this family, or this bloke, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicks, no, 5. That's a different thing. So those kois represent the boys, is it? Rad dragons and tigers and koi. Cool. You'll find these things in my little store. I've only got like 3 or 4 listed currently. I haven't opened up those packets that I packed years ago before Clown World. Yes. Now they represent how many's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's just some other thingy. 5 boys. 5 sons. I think that's what that represents. See, look at our bullshit culture in Australia. And look at the difference, man. Yeah, this is fucking rad. I've got a mouth on me, don't I? Dragon, tiger, and koi fish. Fishy poos. Isn't that rad? Oh, there we go. There's a hawk. There's a mountain hawk up there too, see? And it's Fujiyama right up the top there. Radalicious. What have we got on the other one? I think there's a mountain on that one too. Hey? This place look alright. We'll tell the government it's a sacred site. Dead fucking easy. No one's watching this shit anyways, but if anyone is, maybe the concept of a balance of life and not just a grift, not just gotta get this money stuff, because I've been chasing that shit to survive forever, and so I've never wanted to be rich, you know. I just want to have enough to be comfortably happy. Well, I'm not be fucking happy, so it's a waste of fucking time in the first place. But see, I could transfer my willingness to live there to here. That will do, thank you very much. Now, are you listening, you asshole? Anyways, yeah, so, you know, you're never going to be rich. Well, most people. So just get enough so you can sort of survive, and then you can be like me. No, don't be like me. But you could do what I do, what my brain does. I look back and just go, fucking hell, man. Some of the awesome shit that I've done. From the fucking sewer that I came from, to the awesomenesses of things that I've done in my existence. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that I'm proud of. I'm like, some of the awesome shit that I've done, you could make a freaking movie out of it and it'd just be a bestseller. Yeah. Bell representation thingies. Wasn't there something funny? I forgot to do a video of that Goldrin top. That just reminded me, because it does have all the bell representation thingies. Oh shit! And this battery's been around. Oh, I've got enough battery. That's alright. No one's watching this shit anyways. So I did the video of the taiko drum. Oh, where's the grift? I'm not even grifting. I've forgotten to grift. How about that? I forgot to grift. Hey, that other Goldrin Auto I have. See, I showed one a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday? No one knows. That was Monday, wasn't it? God, oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Right, snap my leg on that bloody thing. Anyways, right, the other Goldrin Auto that I listed the other day it's missing like 6 of the bell representation thingies, but this one that I have over here that I put back in the truck because I forgot my entire freaking grift to stay alive of what I do. God damn it, see the balance, mate. Here I am just walking around having a bit of a laughy poos and forgot to do my work. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright, so it's 3:30 now. That bloke's coming at 5. So I'll get this done, and hopefully Taniguchi's back and go and have a laugh, or get back and have a coffee or something. Whew, I showed him that this could be deceptive. Oh, in there. Yeah. I took one of his computery things and said I'll check it to see if it works, and I was gonna see if I could get this game thing to go, you know, Shogun Total War Gold Edition, and it fired up and it all looked good, and I'm thinking, oh shit, someone's upgraded this 7 to 10, I'll have to revert it again with the other one, blah blah blah. And I opened it, I figured, oh, I'll just see if it'll recognise the DVD thing, and I opened the DVD CD ROMy thing, windowy thing, the whatever, and there's nothing in there. Yeah. What a freaking fail. Oh. Yes. Story of my freaking existence. Fail, you must fail. No. How about you go F yourself, you bastard. God and I have got a bit of a problem going on with each other. You see that Polly there, Heaven's Gate? Back in the day, this, like when all of this wasn't here, that would have been, there's more coil in there, that would have been the entrance way to this awesomeness of awesome, and this bridge itself would have been a wooden bridge back in the day, and they've been farming this region for a bloody long time. Yes. Yeah, this old bloke. So he's got a wartime type of hat on. You see a few of those old boys kicking around. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, I know I took the pictures of that golden top. That's right. Golden top. 5-tiered pagoda. So I'm going to pick it up, chuck it back there, and fire this video up again. Grab my other battery, because I'll probably run out and fail. Okay, let me try this again. Now, this is not like fake, this is real. This isn't not some impromptu thought of going, hey, how about I just... Because it's like, when I say it's not just a business, it's a lifestyle, I actually forgot the business bit. Right, so I took it back. Yeah, got the other battery. Yeah, I forgot the business bit. Now, if I don't do the business bit, then there will be no lifestyle bit. Fail. Okay, so let's try and get. Oh, well, this is a good opportunity to test my kanji. Okay, let's give this a go. Kanji, ginger, yeah? Kanji, windowy ta or something, kanji 10, kanji, no idea, kanji, that's ginger again, 10, so that would be ginger, the shrine, right? Kanji, no idea, kanji. Well, the battery ran out just as I was warming up, but see, I knew to get the other battery. Now, so the way I see it, in another 400 million years, 963 year, Kugatsu. Alright, so this, something to do with this shrine was set up in like 963. The year of 963 on the 9th month of the 13th day. Yeah, so after about 400 billion years or whatever, I'll probably recognise that coal or something. Another kanji. No, there. Yeah, 10. Whatever, I don't think any pictures. Now, here we go. It's beautiful though, don't get me wrong. If some snot nose out there, get on TikTok. Have a rager. Okay, now that I forgot the business side of things, roughly 80 centimetres tall. on my estimations. Got all the bell representation thingies. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, they're on wire there, so you flick them around a bit. There you go. They're bloody there too. Yeah. See, all the bell representation thingies, beautifully weathered. And so I think this is one of those push-in types. Yeah, like that. Now, some are screwed in there, threaded types. So it's a rad unit. So they're getting hard to get, especially with all the bell representation thingies. So that's so I need to recoup some fundings on that one. And that door's in the side on that one too, which is not always the case in the tombs where they keep the bones and stuff like that. Ancestry, see? Alright, well that's that then. Yes, that's the business side of things taken care of. God, I'm stupid. Why am I so stupid? Hey? Freaking stupid genius, that's who I am. Now, okay, got an hour and 20 minutes. I promised Tony Gucci I'll set up that, I can see that Hasaku still sitting on that log over there, see? I wasn't bullshitting you. I'm not some grifter thief, you know? Honour, mate, see? That's what it's all about. You don't have honour, you've not got a farewell in the furtherance, you see. Yes. If you don't believe me, what do you think thought is? What do you think individualism is? Huh? Duh. Hey, I'm not you and you're not me. Thank the gods. So he's still there. Yeah. See? Damn it. Desire. Desire. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and set up this tent and check it, see if it's any good. And Tony Gucci said, hey, if you can sell that at the market, just give us half. I'm like, no worries. And I fixed that toolbox, so we're good to go with that. What he wants for it, I think he's got Buckley's bloody hope. I don't even know who Buckley is. On an extended note about that Jerry Falwell bloke, you know, he's banging on about all this bulldozer. Oh, forgive me, my lord, and then all these dickheads and send him more millions. The way I look at Buddhism, okay, so I don't do Christianity. The way I look at Buddhism is it's about the betterance of oneself, you know. And oh yeah, I get it, you know, people go to the temples and they give them well and they keep their bones at the temples and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they do that, and you go to the shrines and you chuck in $1 and you pray and the ancestors, I get it, you know. And they call it upkeep of the temple. I'm thinking, that's a lot of dough for upkeep, so I get all that, alright. For centuries, I get all that. But one thing I like about Buddhism and Shinto is the art, man. And it's, and a poor man and a rich man, they're not trying to ask 10% of your dough out of you like the Jehovah's Witnesses and shit, you know. Poor man, rich man, like a homeless guy can go and sleep at one of those shrines in regularity. It's about betterance of oneself, and they're not saying that there's this, look at this book, it's all fucking true. They're not saying any of that shit. They're saying that, you know, that it's mythology. You see, that's what I think Christianity needs to do, is toss all the bullshit out and go, alright, it's mythology, it's teachings, you know, thou shalt not do this and that and la la la, which you all should know in the first fucking place. But and then, you know, not say, hey, this is factual truth. When it's like people look at it and go, oh, that sounds a bit fucking silly to me, mate. And it should, I believe, to survive, because it's being attacked. I'm not here to attack any fucking religion, I don't care. Believe what you want. The thing is, I think it should gear itself towards more of a newer culture and be more like teachings, you know. But some of them are actually going woke. God. How fucking stupid is that? But rather, you know, sort of lean more towards, okay, this is mythological teachings, alright? And that's where I would steer it, yeah? That's where I would steer it for certain. But yeah, you know, that's what I like about Buddhism is, I'm no Buddhist. I'll be I'm the shittest Buddhist. How about that? I'd make the shittiest Buddhist. But I like the fact that you know, they show this mythological beings and all this sort of stuff, and these ideas and concepts, and it's, you know, mythological, it's scripture type of shit, and you know, they're saying, like, for example, Tengus live in the mountains, and you know, it's scary for kids to go out there or some shit. The spirits. And like this kappa live in the river systems and lakes, because a lot of these ponds around do really have they have signs that say, hey, all this underbrush kind of stuff can catch you, and you know, and you entangle you. That's more the word you need, and eventually you can't escape and drown. And to try to keep, basically, it's the idea is to try to keep children away from jumping into these pond systems, just in case they, you know, might fucking drown, right? And so they come up with these concepts of this kappa, and he's a devil, evil sort of dude, and he'll grab you and try to hold you down in a pond or some shit. So there's so many of these mythological beings that have these concepts of teachings. Yeah, I like that sort of shit, you know, because some families, like mine, never taught me fuck all. You know, some kids need existentialism existential outer kind of information teachings. Yes. In order to sort of stave off the dangers, you know, or to be aware of the dangers and things like that. So yes, I have a lot of respect for the beauty of the mythology and the art, of course, of this Asian-y, religion-y, culture-y thing, you know, and that's why I like it. Yeah, but hey, believe whatever the F you want. I believe that I'm a demigod. I mean, you know, I believe I'm immortal. And if I die, then shit, you can have a bit of a laugh, alright? And then I'll be like, oh, well, I was wrong. All this time, that's dishonest. Oh. Oh, set this bloody thing up, and all looking good until I found this. It's all torn as shit. It belongs to Tony Gucci. Why is it that most of his stuff is just total crap? Well, I repaired that today, the hingy things, and they were all dislocated or whatever, and fuck, but I repaired that, so we'll give that a go. So most of his stuff is just shit. But strangely though, he picked up some things from a bloke the other day. He asked me to put them online and get the word out, and I'm like, righto. And then he said to me, oh, and then a few days later, take it offline, will you? I'm like, what's that? He pulls out $6,000 out of his pocket. He said, I sold a lot of them. And he got them for free. Yeah. Well, another one of those in one hand and out the other situations. I was determined to put that money straight in the bank, right? Because I made 50. It's a good feeling to fix something, right? It wasn't a whole lot to do. Just had a broken blade, and I had to go and find the type of blades and fix that unit and make $50 on it. The thing is, running low on juice again. Juice is fucking stupid expensive. I'm gonna go to that Self one just down the road there. You get like an extra cent off. Yes. Anyways, what I'm gonna do, I was determined to go to the bank and put that bloody dough straight in there. But got to pay the dentist tomorrow. I'm actually going to the dentist. A while ago I just gave up, couldn't give a fuck. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to go to the markets on Saturday and Sunday, I've got to fill the rig up with stuff on tomorrow night. What I'm going to do is go and I'm already working out. I want to know what my fuel economy ratio is now, what I can get out of this thing. Because when I got down to the wire, I was like, shit, can I get 30 or 40 or 50 k's out of the last pin? And so I'd like to know. There it is, premium self-service. Okay, now so the plan is, because I'm going to the market on Saturday and Sunday, and I've got to fill up, load the rig tomorrow night. I'm going to fill up to the brim. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load up to the brim. Now, I haven't done that in a long time. So there you go, in one hand and out the frickin' other. I was hoping to put $50 straight into the bank. That's what Tony Gucci was just saying. He said, "Oh, I made about overall." I said, "Oh, I made $50 on that rig, you know, on top of what I paid for it, so I profit." And God damn it! And woo. And then he goes. Yeah, I made 100 today. He says, no, not much, because I'm not thinking shit, 100's alright, I won't keep you in shoes, but he said, I've got to pay 30 in gasoline. So, it's our life, man. Well, there you go. Now I know that this tank here, there you go, is a 35 litre tank. And so I chucked in $50 and I got 33 litres. So I figured I probably got a litre left, maybe max of 3 litres. We'll see if we'll take the lot. She took the lot. 33 there, and there you go. So now I've got like at least 34 litres, I would say. God damn it! And I'm gonna see. I want to know how far I can get on this unit. You know, because that's what you do when you're poor. You got to figure out your gas mileage, as they call it. It's not a gas; it's a fucking liquid. You dumb. Anyways. God damn it! I feel like a beer. Now I should be loading up tonight, really. But fuck it, I've done enough shit. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, by God, what more do you want from me, you know? I barely keep my head above the fucking water level of drowning. And what more do you want? Anyways, tomorrow should be fun. Go to the dentist again. Just doing some cosmetics, really. Hey, I'll pay all that fucking health insurance. Oh yeah, the health insurance for pollen. God damn it! But it is getting much better, that's for sure. I can feel it. Anyways, get that sorted. Then I'm gonna go and teach those horror kids. There's a couple of them that are really good, you know. They don't mess about. Some of them are just kickboxers by nature. I'm quite impressed by their skills, their martial arts skills. I had to jump in there and pull a few of them apart, you know. Jesus, the punches, doof, doof, doof. Anyways, there's a girl, she's cute as, and she's really like clocked on, and you know, you tell her, hey, with this workbook, you know, you colour in as many candles as your age, you know. And I asked the kid, oh, how old are you? You know, she said, I'm 5, and go sign, oh, go, you're 5, right? And okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the kid colours in 5. And then you got these other kids that just like the antithesis to frickin' Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci or something, and they're like, getting all these crayons, breaking crayons, and you know, just just terrorising the neighbourhood. Oh God! So there's that. So thank the gods it's only a 50-minute class, but I try, and I do, and I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of toys and shit along, and sort of try to get them inspired to bother to try to like learn something. So yeah, it's good exercise for me. It's a good way to keep a schedule of like doing stuff, and then I figure, alright, tomorrow night I'll load up the truck. Considering I put a whole bunch of shit, albeit heavy, into all these plastic containers, I can just go boom, 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 and yeah, throw all that on, and then good to go. And Taniguchi and I are going to the market for Saturday and Sunday, so that'll be alright. Finish up that class at 5:20, get back, blah blahs, you know, it'll probably be a freaking 8, 9 o'clock by the time I get back to the ranch, whatever. And just sort of the cycle goes on. And the wonderful thing about what I'm doing is I've got a schedule, you know, and I'm not just going, fuck it, you know, today it can just go to hell. I'm really sort of making a go of just doing stuff, you know, and also trying to have, you know, doing things as far as work is concerned, also lifestyle too, doing the things that I like today, walking around that little town sort of thing there, and going to that Buddhist temple in Shinto Shrine. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Okie dokie, what about that one? Hi, arigato, see you later. Right, now, who's that chap new? Doesn't know me, he doesn't know that I'm famous and you're supposed to like me. Anyways, right, so yeah, do that tomorrow. I didn't even think about it, yeah, didn't think about it at all. Right, that'll do for today. Oh, actually, I've got to load up some things on the computery thing, but that's that. Yeah. Oh, but all in all, you know, it's okay. Alright. Senji, here we come, baby. Here we come. Already got food back in the oh, shit. I haven't got some of that pickled type of vegetable thing. So I've got to pick up some of that. Oh yeah, more lettuce, okay. And some more of that other vegetable-y marinated stuff, that's true. Then again, I might need to get more bread. So many of the elements of this particular meal that I've been eating of late, I'm missing. God damn it. God damn it. Oh man, it's supposed to be cruising. There we go. Go ahead and do 100 on this section. Right, so the idea is we've got to see through normal conditions and driving at normal speeds and taking various loads of normal conditions of what I plan to do over the next course of the next fucking 5,000 years. Let this guy go. So that we can get a really good, accurate estimation, accurate roundabout estimation of where our fuel economy stands now. It shits me that these things have these exhaust sensors, and a light comes up and you don't know, you're like, fuck, something's wrong with the rig, and you know, engine trouble, and it's like, all it is this stupid fucking O2 oxide sensor thing. It's like, fuck off, we don't need that piece of shit in the first place. It's supposed to be something to do with regulating your freaking tuning or whatever. I reckon it's just another freaking Greta Doomsburg freaking grift. Yeah, another fucking what was that bastard's name? An Inconvenient Truth. What was that fucking prick's name that was doing that? He was running for US president. Al Gore, is that his name? Something like that. Nice name, bloke, not. And he's like, oh, you know, the fucking carbon footprint of all these fucking people. You know, my carbon footprint running a 660cc little rig like this. Turns out that bastard, right, it's all a grift, and he's that fucking prick's carbon footprint, if you work at all that, compared to mine, with all the fucking mansion houses that cunt's got. You know, and then the whole Greta Thunberg, fucking Greta Doomsberg, she doesn't say nothing about the factories of the world, you know, so they get these, fucking, who gives a shit? Who cares? They're all just bad people, and they're surrounded themselves by bad people, and the bad people know the skeletons in their closets, and all of them know each other's skeletons, so they have to hang around with each other. Bad people. Thus spake the great sage of the East, because I know everything, don't I? Alright, let's turn off at Sieze. Right here. Woo. That's better. Alright, so we'll whip into this big supermarket-y place, get that sorted out. That's better. And the young guy that lives next door to me with his father, he's a fun dude. I carried this box inside. Got some thingies. Oh, got some free onions too today. Taniguchi scored a bunch of those. And I figured, oh, this is this. Right, look at these. Chinese lettuce. And these pickwoody things. That's yummo stuff right there. It comes from southern Ebony or Colgan, I would say. Or maybe, no, obviously not. That's probably representing something. And this marinated oishiness too, which looks very much like that stuff, the marinated. And so I figured I'd go in there to get that stuff out, and I just walk out and grab this stuff, and so I just grabbed a Corona, and you know, just go, he looks at me like, a busy day, definitely a busy day. Alright, let's go and load up all this shit, and load up the pictures and videos and all that stuff too, and just continue to soldier on. Seize the day, gentlemen. Seize the day.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.